Bye, girls.
You guys be safe.
Okie dokie. Love you, baby.
Bye.
Yep. Nonnie, come on, girl. Nonnies. Nonnie, there you are. Yeah, I got her. Boy, off they go. They're having fun. And back they come. I can always count on them. They run off, and then they come right back. They're good trail dogs. Come on, Nonnie. Come here. Nonnie. Well, that's a sound you never want to hear while on the trail. And here's the Great Shasta Rail Trail. Girls, hold up. Come here. Get some water. Here. Phrynee. Phrynee, come here. Come on. Phrynee, come on, girl. Come here. Come on. How you doing?
Doing good, how about you?
Doing great. Nonnie girl, come on. Hi, Nonners. You finally came back. You had me scared. Come here, girls. Nonnie, Phrynee, come here. Let's drink. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, Phrynee. Look at them white legs. White legs and white stump. Good God, I need some sun on these legs. We're going to start simple today. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. So the worst part of fishing here lately is the overhang. I really have a hard time zinging it right through this little hole. And I tend to lose a lot of lures getting it stuck in trees. But we're going to see how we can do. Not a bad cast. I think I'm getting hung up. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. And there it went. Hung up again. Well, I don't think today's going to be very fruitful, girls. Yeah, at least I didn't lose it. With that, we're going to go try a different spot, girls. So we're going to go to a place that hopefully is a little less rocky and obstructed at on the floor of the river or creek. Because this spot, I just keep getting hung up on stuff without a Senko lure. It's just too bad. I thought I brought the right type of hooks, but I didn't. It's okay. Grab our tools. Almost lost that in the weeds. That would have sucked. And we're going to go to a spot that is about a half-mile north along the creek. See if we can get any better luck back there. Now, as you can see, I'm all the way tucked into the boulders here, and as I've mentioned in former videos, the only way to back up is to remove the lever bars, which only takes a few moments, and then you can back up like a normal chair via the wheels. And then once you're repositioned in the direction you want to go, you just put the lever bars back in and you're off. So, like I've said before, it's a bit of a hassle, but just a small hassle. Not really a big deal. Takes a moment or two extra, but the trade-off for what you get with these lever bars is phenomenal. In fact, I'm going to need these lever bars and the leverage they offer to get up this long, very steep slope, especially considering the fact that for the first time since getting them, I don't have my anti-tip bars on, because I had to take them off to fit this Freedom chair onto my kayak. Phrynee, going left. I know we normally go right, but we're going left today. Hi, Nonners. You've been in the water. You're all soaking wet. Nice to see you actually having fun for a change. You're way too serious for a puppy. So like I said, we're gonna travel about a half-mile north, shadowing Burney Creek, which is down here to our left by about 50 to maybe 100 yards. But we're relatively close and shadowing the creek. I can hear it over there. Makes me hungry for fish. Well, this is rough here. You can't see via the GoPro, but trust me, that was sketchy. As is this. So last time we came here, I would already be underwater. We fished, and I've actually put in with my kayak here, so you can see how far the water has receded. Because like I said, right now I would have already been underwater a week ago. So let's see what we got here. The dogs have already run across the pond. Wow. Just a few weeks ago, all this was underwater. All of this. Looking to see if I can spot any fish. This isn't the best time of year for fishing along the creek or the pond that we all like here locally. I don't see any movement. I don't see any fish, but of course my ever-present trail companions have already splashed their way through and probably scared any fish that were here. Well, if there was any fish to be found here, you knuckleheads have scared them away for sure. So I might be done fishing. But that's okay. Fishing was just the excuse to come here to Burney Creek. What I really needed was the ride. And I got the ride, and that's what I needed. So I've been having a hard time getting back on the wheelchair lately. Just not motivated. And then when I do get out, I get tired really fast. So I really needed this 3-mile ride today. Listen to those dorks scaring away any last fish. Howdy, girls. Are you done scaring away all my fishies? No fishing for Daddy today? Thanks a lot. Let's see if I can turn around without having to do too much. Oh, this is soft stuff. Hard to climb back out. Guess we're gonna head back. Start heading that direction at least. You never know. I might spot a trail or see something that I want to go explore. But generally speaking, we're gonna point our nose in the direction of home. This would be our turn if that was the way we were going to go home. But we're going to take a different forest trail. So the neat thing about the Black Ranch area is there's the Great Shasta Rail Trail. There's a number of old logging roads and utility trails for the power lines. And then there are just a never-ending amount of motocross and hiking trails. Well, not so much hiking. I'm the closest thing I've ever seen to a hiker going through Black Ranch, which is unfortunate because it's truly a beautiful area. I'm tired. I just want to go home, and home is still 1.5 miles away via the most direct route. Come on, girls. Okay, here is a trail I have never been on. So this will be a first. It looks pretty rough. A lot rougher than what I'm used to. So we'll see how it goes. Wow. This isn't much of a trail. Maybe at one point it was. But even though I've never been on this trail, based on the direction it's going, I know it will eventually, should eventually, hit the Great Shasta Rail Trail. All uphill, of course. Oh my God. No wonder I've never wanted to go back home via this trail. It's all uphill. Oh my God, it just as far as the eye can see. I can't see the end of it. All uphill. Go scout it out for me, Nonnie. Oh, Lord. Doesn't help that it's probably high 80s today. Mid to high 80s. And it's supposed to start hitting the 90s next week. So starting next week, all my rides will either have to be first thing in the morning or later up in the evening just before dark, because it's just too hot to get out and go hiking, or in my case wheelchair hiking, in that kind of heat, unless you are looking for trouble or if you're very well acclimated to it. And even though I've been living up here in this area, Burney Valley, for about 5 or 6 years now, this is my first year really getting into physical activities. I mean, I've always done a lot of quadding and off-roading, but this is kind of new, very new, getting out here and actually exercising. It looks like I can see the Great Shasta Rail Trail up ahead of us, so I was right. Like I said, it's really not possible to get lost here in Black Ranch, so it's not hard to convince myself to constantly be trying new trails, because even though I have gotten a bit turned around a few times, I've never gotten lost. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I'm on a real steep canted slope here, and just not a lot of energy to power up and over. But one bump at a time. Doesn't matter how fast I am out here. Just matters that I'm out here, getting exercise, getting healthy, giving my brain and body something to look forward to between the physical workout of the hike itself, along with 2 to 3 days of editing afterwards. Gives me a lot to do. Okay, well, I have put myself in a situation. Crap. I came this whole way just to see that the trail ends right here, and to get up onto the Shasta Rail Trail is a very, very, very steep incline that I could never do. In fact, I'm gonna, since the GoPro doesn't do these things justice, and you really can't see the way I see once I get back, I'm gonna take a quick video that shows just how gnarly it would be to try and get up this section. It's all boulders, large stones, completely uphill the whole way, and I've got to try either, I have to try and figure out a way through and up onto the trail, or I've got to go a half-mile back to Black Ranch Road and go up to the other trail I was going to take in the first place. Well, crap. Okay. Nothing I can do but do it. And if I get stuck, I'll have to crawl my way out of it. I'm going to go this way because I'm hoping even though it's still too steep between here to up there, to get up onto the rail trail is just too much. I can't handle that today, especially without my anti-tip bars. So I'm hoping if I go this way and skirt along, I might find a spot that's a little better. Worst case scenario, I get off the chair, I crawl on my butt up onto the rail trail, dragging my wheelchair behind. I've had to do it before. Okay, well, got through the... Oh, Jesus. Almost spoke too soon. Wow. Almost got launched out of my chair. Okay, just like I was hoping. It looks like I could get up there a lot easier. You can see right here, maybe you can see with the GoPro, it's very steep. It's not far, it's only a few yards, but at a 50-degree slope maybe. And that's beyond this chair's ability to do without a risk of flipping. And it's definitely beyond my arm's ability today. So we're just gonna take this. You can see where a car might have come up here and gone right up onto the tracks. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow this trail up onto the tracks slowly but surely without having to fight that 45, 50-degree angle. It's not fun slogging through pine needles and thick cinder, but it's easier than taking the more direct route that probably would have ended up in a painful flip. Here we go. Almost up onto the rail trail. And we're up. That wasn't bad at all. Not bad at all. You know, I've always talked about wanting to try this motocross trail that runs adjacent to the Great Shasta Rail Trail. I've ridden it countless times on quad and UTV side by side, but I've never done it in the wheelchair, and I've always wanted to try it. The only daunting part, again, I don't know that you can see it with a GoPro, but it's a 50-degree slope. Not far, just a few yards, but that could be a little scary. Oh, you know what, we're going to do it anyways because we got a car coming up behind us. So we're just going to go for it. I don't want to be in the way of this car. Here we go. Well, you can really see how downhill it is. Oh, there we go. That wasn't bad at all. I could have gone faster, but I don't want to crash today. Got another half mile before our turnoff. Still heading south towards the town of Burney, southwest towards Burney. And that's Burney Mountain in the background, although you can't see it behind these large trees. We're on a motocross or off-road vehicle trail right now, shadowing the Great Shasta Rail Trail, and we're going about another quarter mile. I can see the turnoff heading left. I don't know if it shows up on the GoPro, but at least I've got my next trail turnoff in sight, because this road is killing me. I've never been on this trail. This trail is rough. Rough. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that I have barely ridden this week and need the exercise, I would have chickened out, come back up onto the rail trail and followed the smooth rail trail as opposed to this wonky crap. But I do need the exercise, the rough exercise. I don't need an easy work day. That's why I chose to go 3 miles today. And then added an extra half-mile creek fishing up and down about a quarter-mile section of Burney Creek, so that added about a half-mile of travel. So I'll know once I get home, but I'm probably at about 3 miles right now, and I'll probably wrap up with 3.5 to 3 3/4 miles, nearly 4 miles probably. I sure wish that trail turnoff would get here. It's closer, but it feels like it might as well be a million miles away. All right. Fresh batteries in the GoPro. Back on the trail. We've all had some water. Making sure to stay hydrated on this very warm day. Nice shot of Burney Mountain through the trees. Not much snow left up there. Alright. There's our trail turnoff. Nonnie! Nonnie! Come on, girls. Thank you! It's all a process. Can't get in shape overnight. We're almost home, honey. We're almost home. Add another half mile. Almost home. I know I'm hot too. Next trail turn off to the left, and we're almost home. You can hear how bad that tire has gotten. I definitely have to work on truing it. Left, Phrynee, left, this way. Oh, watch out, Nonnie. And there's the back of our property. We are home, even though we still have about 1/8 of a mile to get to our actual house, well, for us, our RV. Gonna have to get out here and fix this fence. Unfortunately, after this last little downhill, it's all uphill from here. That's okay. Just knowing we are almost home. I mean, we are home, but not to our front door, so almost home.